The Alps, a name that brings to mind images of snow-capped peaks stretching endlessly like a giant icy carpet across Europe. These mountains are not just a natural border between countries, but also a symbol of majesty, mystery, and endurance through millions of years of Earth's history. A land of white snow, howling winds, and towering peaks. Here, every blizzard is like a fierce symphony of nature, where cold winds blow through every crevice, carrying tiny ice particles swirling in the air. The sound of the wind, the hiss of ice against rock, all blend into an endless soundtrack of life and death in this harsh land. A cold, mysterious beauty, as if hiding something from time immemorial. When the misty veil covers the mountain peaks, the whole space seems to sink into another world, where light and darkness intertwine, where every movement becomes slow and still. Beneath that fog, ancient secrets still silently await the day to be revealed, like whispers of the past echoing in the cold wind. Here, time seems to stand still, and ancient secrets lie dormant beneath thick layers of ice. Each block of ice, each layer of snow is a living page of history, preserving traces of ancient ice ages, of extinct creatures, and of the geological upheavals that formed the Alps we see today. Beneath that icy layer, there might be fossils of giant animals, or even traces of ancient humans who once lived and conquered this land. For thousands of years, stories of gods, monsters, and lost souls have been passed down by the locals. In small villages nestled at the foot of the mountains, by the flickering firelight, generations young and old recount legends of ice gods, dragons sleeping in the heart of the mountains, or souls wandering in the cold winter nights. These stories are not just memories, but also a thread connecting people with nature, with history, and with themselves. They believe that the Alps are not just majestic mountains, but also a place where the real world and the supernatural world intersect. Every trail, every crevice could be a gateway to another world, where gods reign, where ancient spirits silently watch the footsteps of man. For them, the Alps are a living entity, able to listen, to be angry, and also to protect those who respect and listen to the call of the mountains and forests. And then, one day, from deep within the ice, a secret awakened. As the ice melted under the warm sun, ancient artifacts gradually emerged, opening a door to the distant past. It could be a fossil bone fragment, a stone tool, or even traces of a lost civilization. Each new discovery not only enriches the treasury of human knowledge, but also reminds us of the fragility of time, of the wonders still hidden beneath the icy layers of the Alps, where the breath of the ice continues to tell stories never heard before. 1991. A year like any other, but for archaeological history, it was an unforgettable milestone. While the world was busy with major events, in a remote location in the Alps, a chance discovery completely changed humanity's understanding of the distant past. Two German mountaineers, Helmut and Erika Simon, were making their way through the snow-covered trails of the Ötztal Alps, on the border between Austria and Italy. They were not just adventurers, but also curious about the mysteries hidden by nature. It was a cold day, the wind was strong, and snow covered all the paths, making every step heavy and challenging. As they were fumbling through a narrow crevice, their eyes suddenly stopped at something unusual protruding from the melting ice. At first, they thought it was just a piece of wood or a strange rock, but as they got closer, they realized it was something completely different, seemingly shaped like a part of a human body, a human figure lying motionless, covered by a thick layer of ice. The feet and part of the body were exposed, the skin dark and wrinkled as if belonging to some distant age. No one could have imagined that, in the midst of this wilderness, such a vivid relic of the past existed. Horror and curiosity surged within them. They were both frightened and fascinated by the mystery before their eyes. Was this a victim of a recent accident, or someone who had been buried in the ice for thousands of years? Questions kept popping up in their minds, urging them to find out the truth. Who would have thought that, amidst this desolate, cold landscape seemingly devoid of human traces, such an earth-shattering secret lay hidden? The Alps, with their majestic beauty and harshness, had kept this story secret for millennia, waiting for the day to be revealed. It was Ötzi, the Iceman, who had slept peacefully in the ice for over 5,300 years. His face, through modern reconstructions, appears haunting and mysterious, as if wanting to tell the story of a lost age. This discovery not only shocked the scientific world, but also opened a door into the world of our ancestors, where every little detail holds untold mysteries. And from that moment, the journey to decipher Ötzi's life officially began, taking us back in time to the distant Copper Age. Ötzi appeared to the world in surprisingly good condition: leathery brown skin, tangled black hair, and a full beard. On his body, strange tattoos appeared, like ancient symbols no one has yet deciphered. But the most mysterious thing was the wound on Ötzi's shoulder, a deep arrow piercing through the flesh. Who shot that arrow, and why? Was Ötzi being chased, assassinated, or was this a brutal sacrificial ritual? Next to Ötzi's body, mysterious personal belongings were found: a finely crafted copper axe, a sharp dagger, and a bow and arrows that hadn't been used. These items suggest Ötzi was a warrior, a hunter, or a powerful chieftain. We can only guess. Notably, Ötzi clutched a handful of herbs in his hand. Was it a secret medicine or a magic charm? Ötzi's death remains a big question. More than 5,000 years have passed since this mysterious man fell in the cold Alps, but the mysteries surrounding his death remain unsolved. His mummy, discovered in 1991 by two German tourists, opened a door to the distant past, where humans struggled with harsh nature and dangers lurking from both humans and the supernatural world. Many researchers believe that Ötzi may have been attacked unexpectedly during a hunt. Imagine a cold morning with thick fog covering the treacherous mountain trails. Ötzi, in his animal skin clothing, quietly made his way through the dense forest, wary of every little sound. Maybe he was chasing prey, or maybe he was the prey being hunted by others. An arrow pierced his back, a fatal wound, and he collapsed in the desolate mountains. But there is also a theory that Ötzi's death was not simply a hunting accident. Was he the victim of a conspiracy, a bloody purge between ancient tribes? The marks on his body, knife wounds, bruises, and abandoned belongings, suggest a violent conflict. Perhaps he was pursued by those who were once allies or sworn enemies in the fierce struggle for survival in the mountains. Some scientists and archaeologists have put forward another theory. Ötzi may have been a shaman, someone capable of communicating with the spiritual world. The mysterious tattoos on his body, along with strange objects like amulets, flint knives, and herbs, suggest that he may have held a special role in the community. Perhaps he was a healer, a bridge between humans and supernatural forces, or the performer of sacred rituals in the mountains. However, his power and knowledge may have frightened those around him. In ancient society, those who were different were often suspected, even considered a threat. Perhaps his own people hunted him down, fearing the mysterious power he held. They may have believed he brought bad luck, or simply wanted to eliminate someone too powerful. The truth behind the panicked eyes, the hurried footsteps in the cold fog, remains a mystery. Perhaps the mysterious fog surrounding Ötzi's death will forever remain an enigma. Although scientists have tried to decipher every trace, every sample, what really happened on that fateful morning is still lost in the mists of time. Ötzi has become a symbol of the unsolved mysteries of human history, reminding us that there are stories that will forever be shrouded in the fog of the distant past. Ötzi the Iceman has transcended time to return from the dead. His appearance is like a message from the distant past, a call for us to explore the mysteries of history and ourselves. Did destiny choose Ötzi to be the messenger connecting the past and the present? Are there any other secrets waiting to be discovered in that thick layer of ice? The story of Ötzi remains haunting our minds. The images of the Iceman, the mysterious wounds, and the strange objects keep lingering in our thoughts. It seems that from the depths of that icy layer, Ötzi is still whispering, telling us about a distant era, about secrets yet to be solved. And perhaps in our dreams we will meet Ötzi again, the Iceman, the son of the majestic Alps.